Hello, my fellow Planeswalkers, and welcome back to Advent Commander, where I'm building a 100-card Commander deck for Magic Sealed product. And today's pack is another War of the Spark pack, so let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm really hoping for a Nicol Bolas Planeswalker here, but let's see what we get. Our first card is Bulwark Giant, Kiora's Dambreaker, Raging Kronk, New Horizons, Aid the Fallen, Enforcer Griffin, Lazotep Reaver, Demolish, Law Rune Enforcer, Defiant Strike, Merfolk Skydiver, Rally of Wings. Our Planeswalker is Vraska Swarm's Eminence. The rare is Fblthp the Lost. And finally, a basic Plains. Okay, so looking through the pack, there are a couple of things that I like in this, and actually a couple of them are creatures, to be perfectly honest. The first one I am thinking about is Fblthp the Lost. For a blue and a generic, you get a 1/1 Homunculus. When Fblthp the Lost enters the battlefield, draw a card. If it entered from your library, or was cast from your library, draw 2 cards instead. When Fblthp becomes the target of a spell, shuffle Fblthp into its owner's library. So this could be kind of useful just to draw a card every time he comes into play, and then if you wanted to target him with a spell, he retreats into your deck, or if your opponent tries to remove him with a targeted removal spell, he goes right back to your deck. He can be fun, but I don't think this is quite the deck he's looking for. So I'm thinking he would work really well in like a Vannifar deck, or a deck that wanted to abuse Birthing Pod and had a lot of options open on one. In our deck, he's just kind of subpar, so we're going to pass on him. The other 2 creatures that I was thinking about was Kiora's Dambreaker. For a blue and 5 generic, you get a 5/6 Leviathan, and when it enters the battlefield, you proliferate. And then the other one, the Merfolk Skydiver. For a green and a blue, you get a 1/1 Flying Merfolk Mutant. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. But most importantly, it has an activated ability. For 3 generic, a blue and a green, proliferate. But we've got a good Planeswalker that we don't have yet, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pick her up, and she is one of my favorite characters currently in the storyline, and she is Vraska Swarm's Eminence. For 2 generic and 2 Golgari mana, you get a 5 loyalty Planeswalker. Her static ability is whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player or Planeswalker, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. And then she has an activated loyalty ability for -2, create a 1/1 Black Assassin creature token with Death Touch, and whenever this creature deals damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. So it has Death Touch for Planeswalkers too. So that's pretty cool. So, yep, that's my pick out of this pack, is Vraska Swarm's Eminence. Alright guys, thanks for joining me as always, and I'll see you tomorrow with another pack and another pick. See you then.